Hi neighbors, I'm Seattle City Council member Tammy Morales. Our city just made history by passing an initiative that will bring social housing to Seattle. So what's next? First, let's start with the basics. What is social housing and why is it important? Well, if you live in Seattle, you know that we're in the middle of a housing affordability crisis. According to recent data, the price of renting an apartment has gone up more than 90% over the last decade. And we know all too well that for most people, wages haven't kept up. We need to do everything we can to reverse that trend and to keep people housed. One part of the solution is social housing. Social housing is just regular rental housing, but it's built and operated by the government. So without a middleman, government can lease that housing to people in need, from those who make almost nothing to those who make about average wages and are still struggling to get by and to stay in the city. That includes our teachers, our grocery workers, rideshare drivers, and many more. How do we do this? Well, did you know that the city of Seattle currently owns over 40 parcels of land that are large enough for housing development? That's why I've been working to bring social housing to Seattle since 2020. And now, more than 90,000 of you have said yes to social housing. Initiative 135 passed with 57% of the vote, putting Seattle on track to make a once-in-a-generation investment in affordable housing. We're the first in the nation to create a social housing developer through an initiative process. And we're the second and largest jurisdiction in the country to adopt social housing as a tool to address systemic racism, economic segregation, displacement, and to support social cohesion. So how's this going to work? From right now through April 25th, my office will be working with the House Our Neighbors Coalition, the Seattle Renters Commission, our labor partners, affordable housing developers, and my colleagues in the mayor's office and on council to appoint 13 people to oversee this agency. Those 13 board members will reflect a demonstrated commitment to the values and vision of social housing. And they'll represent people with a range of incomes and a range of lived experiences, such as eviction, displacement, and housing instability. It will also include folks with experience in nonprofit development, public housing finance, and urban planning. To stay up to date on the implementation of social housing, you can follow my office on social media. You can follow the link below to see all the ways you can stay connected to this project. Let's get this up and running.